Now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade JJ Williams, and today we're going to keep on pushing through our female-led movies set in school, and we're going to talk about the early 2000s film Mean Girls, starring Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, Lacey Chabert, Amanda Seyfried, Lizzie Kaplan, Daniel Franzese, Jonathan Bennett, Tina Fey, Tim Meadows, Amy Poehler, and Anna Gasteyer. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. And as I said during the introduction, today we're going to keep on pushing through the movies set in high school with female leads. Monday we did Clueless with Alicia Silverstone. Today we're going to take a look at Mean Girls, starring Lindsay Lohan. And as our movie opens, 16-year-old homeschooled Katie Heron and her parents return to the United States after spending 12 years in Africa, settling in the town of Evanston, Illinois. After an intimidating first day at North Shore High School, Katie befriends Janice Ian and Damian Lee, two outsiders who explain the school's various cliques and warn Katie to avoid the plastics, which consists of wealthy but insecure Gretchen Wieners, sweet but dim-witted Karen Smith, and their queen bee, Regina George. After Katie is invited by Regina to sit with the plastics during lunch one day, Janice persuades Katie to infiltrate the ruling clique. Katie becomes attracted to Aaron Samuels, a senior who is in her math class and is also Regina's ex-boyfriend, and learns about the Burn Book, which is a scrapbook that the plastics have filled with cruel rumors about fellow students as well as the faculty. Regina offers to talk to Aaron on Katie's behalf, but instead kisses him in front of her, causing them to end up resuming their relationship. Feeling betrayed by Regina's actions, Katie fully commits to Janice's plan to damage Regina's reputation. Regina tells Katie that she and Janice were friends once until she accused Janice of being a lesbian and ostracized her. After their attempts to sabotage Regina's wardrobe backfire, Katie, Janice, and Damien plan to turn Gretchen against her. They make it seem as though Regina has sent candy cane grams to both Katie and Karen, all while excluding Gretchen. Regina further humiliates Gretchen during their dance performance at the Winter Talent Show, leading Gretchen to open up to Katie and tell her all of Regina's embarrassing secrets. Katie informs Aaron that Regina is cheating on him, which prompts him to break up with her, and then tricks Regina into eating nutrition bars that cause her to gain weight. Following a sharp drop in Regina's reputation, she ends up being replaced by Katie as the new queen bee. Katie throws a house party while her parents are away and drunkenly admits to Aaron that she has been deliberately failing math class to make him help her. But Aaron rebukes her for becoming as manipulative and image obsessed as Regina. Janice and Damien then confront Katie for lying to them about the party and remaking herself in Regina's image. Katie then accuses Janice of being in love with her, causing Janice to declare her a mean girl and renounce their friendship. Realizing Katie's betrayal, Regina retaliates by distributing the contents of the burn book throughout the school, which incites a riot among the girls of the junior class. She avoids suspension by inserting insults about herself, causing blame to be placed upon Katie, Gretchen, and Karen. In order to attempt to restore order, Principal Duval and math teacher Miss Norbury gather the female juniors in the gym in order to have them apologize to each other. When Regina insults Janice's sexuality during the assembly, it prompts Janice to reveal her entire plan to destroy Regina's reputation, causing all the other students to applaud her. Regina then storms out of the gymnasium, pursued by an apologetic Katie, and is struck by a school bus, which fractures her spine. Katie decides to take the full blame for the burn book, and as a result, she is shunned by all of her peers and becomes distrusted by her own parents. Gradually, Katie returns to her old self as she joins the school mathletes at the state finals and even answers the tiebreaker question correctly, allowing her school to win the championship. Afterwards, the mathletes team arrives at the spring fling dance, where Katie is elected the school queen. During her acceptance speech, Katie declares that all of her classmates are wonderful in their own way and snaps the plastic tiara, distributing pieces to other girls in the crowd, including Janice, Gretchen, and Regina. She then rekindles her friendship with Janice and Damien, makes up with Aaron, and even reaches a truce with the plastics. At the beginning of the new school year, the plastics disband. Karen becomes the school weather reporter. Gretchen joins the Cool Asians clique, and Regina joins the lacrosse team in order to positively manage her anger. After graduating, Aaron attends Northwestern University nearby and begins a relationship with Katie. While reflecting on the social peace that has now taken over North Shore High, Katie notices a trio of junior plastics and imagines them being hit by a bus as our movie comes to its end. Mean Girls is another one, man. This is a time in a bottle time capsule movie. Lindsay Lohan transitioning out of her Disney career and starting to dive into the adulthood. She hadn't gone off the deep end yet. She hadn't gone completely batshit crazy. And in all honesty, this is probably one of only a couple movies of hers prior to that dark part of her life where she just wasn't all there. And we'll just leave it at that politely. Rachel McAdams had a hell of a year, as this and The Notebook both came out the same year. I still have yet to see The Notebook. I'll probably do that when I do chick flicks next year. Make that one of my movies, as that's an ultimate chick flick. But Rachel McAdams had a hell of a year when this came out, as both those movies were top of the charts. Lacey Chabert, I still to this day think is gorgeous. She's one of the main reasons I saw this movie, as was Lindsay Lohan. And then you got all the SNL people within the film. Tina Fey, Tim Meadows, Anna Gasteyer, Amy Poehler. Such a great cast of comedic geniuses for the time to help anchor down the upcoming youth in the film. You know, the youth that would go on to have great careers. I mean, every one of the plastics has had a phenomenal career. Just Google them and look at their filmographies. I mean, hell, Rachel McAdams is now in the MCU. She's in the Doctor Strange movies. There you go. And I've talked about both of those, so we'll link those up here as well. But I mean, so iconic. Here we are on a Wednesday talking about Mean Girls. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. And if you're not wearing pink this Wednesday, watching my review of Mean Girls, then, ladies and gentlemen, you can't sit with us. Period. This is a good movie. It's another one of those, we talked about, me and Jeff did when we did our school top 10 school movies. We talked about how certain movies were time capsules. How if the people that made those movies never made a single movie after that, they would be iconic because of that film. The Breakfast Club was mentioned. I talked about it on Monday with Clueless. Mean Girls falls into that same category. If nobody else in this film made another movie, TV show, anything after this and just left it with Mean Girls, they'd be remembered forever because this film is that iconic. I'm curious to know what you guys think about Mean Girls, but when it comes to my rating of it, it gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. It is so good. It is almost a 5-star film for me. Almost. I missed it by that much. It's so quotable. It's iconic. What do you guys think of Mean Girls? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand later in the day, leave your thoughts and comments down here. But let's engage in that conversation, man. Let's have that discussion about this early 2000s high school film that is Mean Girls. And make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, when we take a look at the latest chapter of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, the Disney Plus original series that we've been covering every Thursday right here on Renegades Reviews. You're not going to want to miss out on that right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, right here on an all-new Renegades Reviews, the latest chapter of the She-Hulk saga. To all my loyal fans and viewers, thank you so much for tuning in and joining me here today. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that notification bell is turned on. That way you're alerted anytime a brand new video drops right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. Make sure you share this video with your family, friends, loved ones, co-workers, movie fanatics, cinephiles, Lindsay Lohan fans, Rachel McAdams fans, Lacey Chabert fans, Tina Fey fans, Tim Meadow fans, SNL fans, anybody that you can think of that would enjoy this content in this video, share it with them. It's the only way we're going to help boost up my visibility in the YouTube algorithms, eventually get me monetized by the end of the year. Thank you once again to everybody who joined me here today and tuned in. It means more to me than you'll ever know. And I will see you guys next time.